So you say to the critics, please carry on.
How I can promote critics? I cannot sponsor critics. If the sponsor critics are there, then it's not a democracy. It should be very natural. But when criticism comes, I must honor. I must say it's a valuable suggestion.
I see, and to build on top of that, I mean, despite the best efforts, you are still viewed as anti-Muslim. How are you changing the image across in Gujarat and across the country?
How can you come to this conclusion? Do you have any statement in my whole life I have ever said anything wrong against any religion, any religious book, any prophet, any God? Do you have any single sentence? How one can be anti? And I belong to the Hindu and I belong to India, the Bharat, where our great traditions are there. What is our philosophy? We never say that if you believe in my philosophy, then you will achieve your goal. What we say that ekam sat vipraha bahuda vadanti. Truth is one. Sages call it in a different way. So we don't believe. We believe in a one God. People think that he is Allah. Another thing is a Isu. One says it's a Rama. One says it's a Krishna. It is up to the believers. God is one. We don't say that Hindu's God is separate, Muslim God is separate, Christian God is separate. This is not our philosophy. We believe in a Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Whole world is family. This is in our DNA. This is in our genetic system. I belong to a culture which culture says the whole world is one family. How can we hate any community, even any person? It's impossible.
I see. And turning now to politics, what do you think the BJP has to do to be successful in the 2014 elections? Because it hasn't been a very strong opposition party.
Nowadays, in 2012 December, we are going for a Gujarat election. So my priority is to win the Gujarat election. And I'm sure the people of Gujarat will elect our government again. And they will give us our responsibility. We will think about up 2013 or 14 because it is very difficult to say that election will come in 2014 or in 2013 or in a 2012 end because our central government is they are facing so many internal problems. So I do not know. So whether it will have to wait up to 14 or not.
But are you confident in becoming the BJP's Prime Minister?
I am confident that NDA will come into power. BJP-led NDA will come to the power. I am sure.
Why?
Because the country remembers the rule of the NDA under the leadership of Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Inflation was controlled. The infrastructure the work was going very fast. When Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee was there, the per day we were constructing 11 kilometer roads. Today it has come down to 3 kilometer only. So people remember when the inflation was controlled. People remember. So the people think that yes, NDA government was very good government. So people would like to bring them again into the power.
I see. And after the violence that has killed that one person in Maruti Suzuki plant, like what's your take on this?
Just now I spoke into the public meeting, just now in the JETRO meeting. Of course it should not happen anywhere in the world, not only in India or in Haryana or in Gujarat. It's not an issue where it has happened. Anywhere it should not happen. So the human safety is a priority. And I do feel that those who have lost their life, we are concerned with them. But I'm sure that Haryana government is capable enough to handle this issue, and they will handle it.
I see. And like for circling back to Gujarat and extrapolating that to India as a whole, do you think what do you think Gujarat has that India doesn't? Like you were mentioning medium to long term policies and all that, but why hasn't the rest of India caught on?
I do not follow. Will you please repeat it?
The Gujarat model, which you mentioned just now, is a pretty successful one, and I'm just wondering why hasn't the rest of India caught on to this successful?
I don't think so. You see, since 2002, if you go to each and every election, whether it is in Gujarat or outside Gujarat, whether it is a state government election or a federal government election, in every election, nowadays agenda is a development. In past, in India, in election, development was never agenda. And this is the greatest contribution of the Gujarat. Greatest contribution of the Gujarat. And people have accepted all over India that nowadays, if you are going to win the election, you will have to perform. People are not interested in promise nowadays. People are interested in the performance. So this urge is a contribution of the Gujarat story.
Oh, as in development was never on the agenda? I mean, how can that...
People were using, sometimes they were thinking about the leader, sometimes they were thinking about the party, sometimes they were thinking about the caste combination. This was going on in my country. But nowadays, whatever caste you have, whatever area you belong to, whatever family you belong to, first you will have to perform. If you are not going to perform, people will not accept you.
Wow, I always thought that.
So it's a good thing.
I see,
Yeah.
I see. And one final question, like if you become PM, like what will you bring to the table for India?
In politics, if and buts have no place.
Do you have any aspirations for
This is what I said. In politics, ifs and buts have no place.
so you're aiming for the prime ministership?
What I said is, if and buts have no space in politics. I already told you that I am committed to Gujarat. I am committed to 60 million people of Gujarat. They have given me a responsibility. I have to fulfill that responsibility.
I see. All right. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Chen. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Could you